What is up, guys? NYK31 here. Going to be talking about our first little scraps of information on Madden 17 as you watch me um, play Madden 16 Ultimate Team, Salary Cap Ultimate Team, showing you guys my current roster. But, yeah, let's get into that for a couple of minutes. Not a whole heck of a lot to talk about or dive into right now. I'm not into trailers. I'm not into screenshots. I don't care. I don't care about who's on the cover. Would Von Miller have been nice? MVP of the Super Bowl? Yeah, sure, but, I don't care. I'm more interested in what's being said in these blogs, and more of that stuff is going to be coming in the next couple of months, and of course, more footage will be coming in the next couple of months where we'll see more visuals and get more in-depth information as far as how the game is going to play, how the feature sets are going to look. From what I read so far, from a sim perspective, I see a lot of things out of the old NYKIA 31 playbook and stuff that the Sim Standard Radio guys and other people throughout the community have been chopping up with Red Clint over social media over the past year or so coming to the game. Of course, we'll see more about how it's going to be implemented. I'm excited to hear about things such as gap play getting much needed love, alley, and force defenders being implemented into the game as far as being able to carry out those gap assignments and runs to help, and especially pattern matching zone coverage. I'm going to do some explanations as far as what exactly that means. Not everyone grasps that concept, and this Denver Broncos defensive breakdown video is long overdue. I had some time now that it's the summer to really crank that out. But that's a concept that you guys who follow me on Twitter know that I've been talking about very frequently, along with guys such as DSK, Grafster, Beast Mode, and the Sims Standard guys, Ball Critic, Azor, Smitty, and a whole host of guys. If I leave any of you guys out, it's not intentional, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how these changes to the game are going to be implemented. I'm also looking forward to down the road seeing how the trenches, all line interactions are going to be playing out, as well as the wide receiver DB interactions, getting those tighter and smoother. The only real, I guess, criticism of the wide receiver DB work this year is that you see the interaction, the beginning of the interaction, be forced at times, where there's suction between the defenders to begin that two-man sequence. Looking forward to seeing how that's been cleaned up and tightened up, and hopefully also the ability to join that two-man sequence as a user defender, or having more people be able to interact with what's going on with those DB wide receiver interactions. So that's going to be key. I really like how they continue to take ideas from the old NCAA series. If I had to venture to guess, I would say that the special team gadget plays and the ice to kicker mechanic will be similar to what we saw in past NCAA games. That would make sense to do it that way because those were very well done. I really liked those aspects of the old college games. Use as many of the good ideas from that series as you possibly can. It'll only make the Madden game better. And hopefully that translates towards playbooks, the way some of the plays are designed, how spread concepts are executed. That's a big stickler for me. Line play, gap play, pattern matching zone coverage techniques being used properly, and offensive concepts being executed and designed properly. Those are things that I'm really big on. So yeah, it should be fun in the Twitter sphere and in the blogosphere over the next couple of months as the countdown begins in earnest now. Twitter always gets a little crazy and nutty when it comes to Madden during these summer months, gearing up to the new game. Really am pleased with what Rex, Clint, and company bring to the table. They do an excellent job. When they say that something's in the pipeline, it has a way of getting here. And I expect this to be no different. I also can guarantee you this. If what they're telling us that they're bringing to the table for the game this year works relatively well and close to as designed on release day, you nutcases and knuckleheads out there will be screaming that this game is too hard for you, that they overpowered it, as you get your heads handed to you and you throw 5 picks a game. And when that happens, I don't want to hear cries for a patch. You get your butt in the lab, you lower that difficulty level, and you learn what the hell you're doing. Learn how routes are distributed between cover 4, cover 3, cover 2, and combo coverages. Don't be whining when your runs into a stacked A gap or B gap are getting stuffed. Don't be crying when defenders are playing force and safeties are playing alley versus toss and stretch. I don't want to hear any of that from you clowns. We saw what happened with NBA 2K16 when that game came out and it was too hard for people. And dudes were being run off the court, getting blown the hell out. Get yourselves blown the hell out until you learn what you're doing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how all of this plays out. The info that we get as far as developer blogs, the video footage that we see, the inevitable bitching and whining, and all the stuff that the sim community and the Twitter sphere and social media seem to provide for us on a predictable annual basis. It's always a lot of fun. So anyway, love to hear what your guys' thoughts are as this game is coming to a tidy little end. My opponent is going to eject, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.